Welcome to today's vlog. It's been a minute since my last vlog. If you've been keeping up with my podcast, then you already know where I've been. I was back home in California visiting family, and I kind of took a break from vlogging, creating content. I just really wanted to spend quality time with my family, so that's what I did. And I've been back home now for about a week, and I've just been in the house trying to get my life together, getting back into a routine, and just living life, really. I have quite a bit to do today. I just made my iced coffee. I actually made it on stories with you guys. I'm trying to do better with showing up on stories more like face to face, because I haven't done that in a long time, and I noticed that people don't really do that anymore. I feel like with Instagram it's just really weird. Like, people try to be perfect or like mysterious, that they don't want to show their personality or anything. But I'm honestly so over that, and I'm just gonna do what I want to do. And what I want to do right now is show up on stories more and just like talk to you guys like I would if we were on FaceTime. Like, I really miss those vibes. We're finally getting into a routine this week. As I said, I arrived last week, but last week was not a week of getting back into a routine. It was a tough week for many reasons. Just in the world, there's a lot going on right now, and then I was also physically not able to do a lot of things. I was healing, which is one thing that I want to talk about before we like jump into today's vlog and kind of like carry on. Just a little disclaimer: if you are against filler, Botox, plastic surgery, that is totally your right. You can do whatever you want to do or don't want to do, and I totally respect that. But here on this platform, in my space, we respect people wanting to do what they want to do to their face, to their bodies, with their own money. Okay, so if that is not you, go on and exit this video. But last Monday, I actually went ahead and got full facial balancing done. And if you don't know what facial balancing is, it's basically getting filler in certain areas of your face to make your face a little bit more symmetrical. For every person, that's going to be different, obviously, because we all have different facial features and things like that. So what I got done in facial balancing might not be what the next person gets done. I've been wanting to do this for 2 years, and I've been doing my research, and I wanted to make sure that I was very confident with who I was going with, because the thing about the aesthetics industry, especially in this area, I'm not even exaggerating when I say you can find a med spa on quite literally every corner, okay? And that's not necessarily a good thing, because unfortunately there are people who will say yes to whatever just because they want more money. And for me, that was one of my biggest fears. So when doing my research, I wanted to make sure I was going with someone who had integrity, with someone who I knew I could trust their work and their judgment. I ended up going with Jamie. I'll insert her Instagram right here, and I'll link her down below if you're in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area. I absolutely loved my experience with her. She was so knowledgeable, so kind, so friendly and welcoming. But also, I really loved her work. If you go on her Instagram and you see her patient's work, her work is not overdone at all. Her mission is to basically make you like the better version of yourself. She's not trying to change your entire face. She just wants to enhance your natural looks. And the procedure, for me, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was maybe at a 4 of how painful it was. It just felt slightly uncomfortable when she was first poking me, but then after that, I didn't feel anything. However, what was really painful was the healing process. So like I said, I got it done last Monday, so it's been only a week. The first few days I was in pain, okay? Tylenol was my best friend these last few days, because I was bruised, I was swollen, I was not doing so good. And that's totally normal. That's part of the healing process. First 2-3 days, it was a lot. It was looking a little crazy. I remember the morning after I woke up and I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, holy crap, what did I do to my face? Because I was looking crazy. But when doing my research, I did hear a lot of people have similar experiences. The first few days, even few weeks, you are going to be questioning why you did what you did, but it's part of the process. This is definitely a trust the process type of journey. This is not even the final end results of my facial balancing. It takes about a month for everything to truly settle in and to see the final results. I think it's one of those things where, like, yes, everyone is beautiful just the way they are, but at the same time, you can want to change things about yourself. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. And I used to feel like so much guilt and shame for wanting to just tweak little things about myself. Because now that I'm like almost 30, I honestly don't care anymore, like what people think, how people perceive me. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do for myself and what makes me happy. But if you guys have any questions in regards to facial balancing or anything, leave a comment down below. That is one of the bigger updates that we have been going through. We got facial balancing done. And another thing that I was going to share a little bit later on my TikTok once the brand approves my video, but I wanted to share it on my YouTube channel because I always try to be super transparent with whatever I'm comfortable sharing. Of course, like, I'm not going to share my entire life, but for the most part, when it comes to my lifestyle, things that I'm doing for my wellness or my health or just how I live my life, I always want to be transparent and honest. I recently shared on my TikTok how I've really been super consistent with my healthy habits, walking 10K steps, which I will say these last 2 weeks I haven't been as consistent, but I'm giving myself grace because I've been healing, like physically. I was not well, and also just like trying to get back into a routine and everything. It's been difficult. Before that, I was super consistent with my daily habits, walking 10K steps, doing, you know, what I need to do. And recently I lost 12 pounds, which I'm so proud of, being able to lose 12 pounds on my own. And it's been really, really hard. For me, it's not about reaching a certain number. It's about being comfortable with my body and how I feel and how I look. With all that being said, although I've done a great work on my own, I need a little bit of boost. I need a little bit of help to continue on this wellness journey of mine. And I recently started on semaglutide. I'm sure you've heard of it. Don't quote me on this, but I think semaglutide is like an off-brand version of Ozempic. On Sunday, I took my first shot. I am honestly so excited for this journey. Again, you can have your opinions on it. I respect that, but at the end of the day, I'm gonna do what I wanna do for my well-being, for my happiness, for my goals, and I did everything the correct way. I spoke with the doctor, I got prescribed. This isn't like an over-the-counter kind of thing. Like, I did it the legitimate way. I'll link down below the wellness clinic center that I ended up going to. It's an online clinic. I did not have to go in person or anything like that. Everything was done online, which was amazing and convenient. I'll link them down below if you're interested. I'm not here to promote getting on weight loss medication. I'm not here to tell you you need to do this. Anything I do in my life, I'm never like promoting others need to do this for their own well-being or happiness. I am only simply sharing what I do for my life. And if you have questions, then I'm happy to answer, but I'm never am I saying like, you need to do X, Y, and Z. No, I just really want to be super transparent because I know that I'm going to be going through changes with my appearance and how I look. And if people start asking questions, I don't want to lie and be like, oh yeah, I just worked out really, really hard. And you know, like, I don't want to lie. I want to be honest and say, yeah, I got help. Good thing about this is that even before getting on semaglutide, I was already making lifestyle changes. I was already incorporating healthier habits, changing my diet, and it's made this transition a lot easier. So do what you can on your own first. Incorporate healthier habits, change your lifestyle, your diet as much as you can on your own, so that when you do get on something like semaglutide, it's more of like an added boost on your wellness journey. That's what's been going on around here. We got facial balancing, we're on semaglutide, we got a haircut, and I think it's safe to say I feel like I'm transforming into the best version of myself. I have a specific vision of my future self and what my life looks like and who I am as a woman, and I feel like with all of these changes that I'm making and these choices and everything that I'm doing in my life, I'm becoming more and more of my higher self. It's definitely been a journey, and I definitely want to talk more about this maybe in a future podcast episode or in another vlog, but I've already been talking so much. But I just wanted to come on here, say hello, and just share what I've been doing, what I've been up to, because we've been up to quite a bit, and I didn't want to just like jump into a new vlog without addressing all of the changes that I've been making in my life. But they're all good things, and I'm very happy and I'm very grateful. And that being said, we really need to get our day started. We have a very, very, very busy day. And yeah, let's get to it. Okay, let's do a quick grocery haul. They just opened up a Sprouts next to us, so that's where we went. I am cooking very short ribs tonight for the first time, so I needed pretty much everything for that. Picked up some fresh thyme, rosemary, carrots, lemons, onions, asparagus for tonight to go on the side, celery. I also picked up some dried thyme and oregano, as well as tomato paste, chicken broth, some more oat milk. I needed some sea salts, and then I also picked up this red wine for tonight's recipe. Then I picked up some short ribs for tonight, obviously. These are the ones that we'll be cooking with. I also picked up some rotisserie chicken for this week's meals. Some orzo. We're gonna make chicken lemon orzo soup, Parmesan cheese, some eggs. Also picked up some chips from Sprouts. We got jalapeno potato chips, and we also got sour cream and onion potato chips. And that's everything that I got today. It was pretty much just for the next few days. I have yet to do like my big grocery haul, but this will do. Okay, we're gonna get started on making the braised short ribs. This is pretty much everything that I'll be using, but I'll link the recipe that I'm following down below. I just got this Dutch oven from Walmart. It's by the beautiful brand by Drew Barrymore. I actually also got this water heater, and then I also got a new air fryer by the same brand. It has like the same look, but I have yet to open it. Anyways, we're gonna get started on making dinner. I'm really excited, but I'm just gonna put up some vibey music because I need to concentrate since this is my first time making this. Fingers crossed.
Now adding all my veggies. The camera's making the vegetables unless they're black.
I guess you wonder where I've been. I search to find the love within. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't let go. My friends wonder what is wrong with me when I'm in a daze from your love, you see. I came back to let you know. Got a thing for you, and I can't go. Some people go around the world for love, but they may never find what they can dream of. What you won't do for love. You tried everything, but you won't give up. And in my world, only you make me do when I would not. Now my friends wonder what is wrong with me when I'm in a what you won't do.
I just made my Sleepy Girl mocktail. Look how cute this little wine glass is. I use this for my Sleepy Girl drink, and look how cute that is. I actually picked this up recently with some plates. Here, these bowls that I thought were super pretty. They are porcelain bowls with this like gold rim, and I just thought they were the most gorgeous things ever. They actually match my new air fryer that I recently got. I was telling you guys about this earlier. I got these bowls, they were $19.99. Oops, almost dropped them. And I thought these would be so cute to have during the holidays or even like a special date night. They're just so cute, so festive. So I got these along with the wine glass that I just showed you guys. Pajamas are from Gap. I just got them recently and they are so soft and like buttery. They kind of remind me of Skims pajamas. Out of the shower, made my Sleepy Girl mocktail. I'm about to blow dry my hair. I'm just waiting for it to dry a little bit more because I don't like to blow it out when it's really damp. I like to wait till it's like 80% dry. On a completely unrelated note, you know how in Instagram stories it'll show you past stories that you posted like on this day 3 years ago or whatever? Well, I actually got one today and it's the day that we moved into this apartment 3 years ago. It's this photo. November 13th, 2021. 3 years doesn't feel like a long time, but also it feels like so much has happened in the last 3 years as well. Like I feel like a completely different person than who I was 3 years ago. Challenging things have happened in the last 3 years, but I felt like they were necessary for my growth. But if I knew then what I know now, I think I would be too afraid to have taken this step, because I would have seen all these challenges that I went through in these last 3 years and I would have been like, oh no, I don't want to deal with that. But I'm glad that I did, because now that I'm kind of like on the other side of things and I've grown and I've evolved, and like I said, I feel like I've become a completely different version of myself. I'm so thankful for these last 3 years, and it just had me feeling really sentimental. I feel like sometimes it's important to just take those moments to self-reflect on your journey and how much you've grown. And yeah, I just can't believe it's been 3 years. Like I said, these last 3 years, time has flown by, but also so much has happened. And I'm like, wow, like I can't believe how much life has changed for the better. Is enough about that. I think my hair is pretty dried for the most part, so I'm gonna go blow out my hair right now. I don't know when I'll see you next time. We'll check in soon.